everyone, I'm back. And it looks like there's some menuing stuff I have to do, so give me one moment. I feel you haven't been back to the Express since forever, Spectre. Yeah, it has been a while, sorry about that. It hasn't been that long. Come back when you got the time. Pom Pom has some things for you. The conductor's rewards. Alright, Pom Pom seems to have something to give you. Go back and have a look. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Which companion's blessing would you like to receive? Passenger Spectre. Time sure does fly, huh? About to be the second anniversary from the time the Express got back on the tracks of the Trailblaze. Special days must also have special blessings. You receive a letter and gifts after 3 days and X amount of hours. What's the gift preview? We got that and we got fuel. Okay. I don't know some of these characters, but I am a little unsure if it's not like I'm getting a character from the way it sounds like. So let me just double check real quick. You know, since I'm sending a letter to someone, I think I'll go ahead and send it to someone I don't know. Have a little pen of a pen pal. So go ahead, I choose you, whoever that character is. Alright. So I'll receive the letter after 3 days. Thank you. Hello, I'm back everyone in the parlor car. So let's go see what Pom Pom wants. Hello? You good there? Waddle, 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 waddle. Tickets, please. Oh, Spectre, you're not the same person Pom Pom first met. What's happened to you? Had a really fast growth spurt. The only thing that's changed is your opinion of me. The conductor's eyes never lie, Spectre. You're not the same person that you were. The same thing happened to Mark 7 when she first went out trailblazing. How can Pom Pom put this? It feels like you're more mature, more stable, more reliable. Pom Pom is sure of it. Pom Pom's got some small rewards for your growth. Skip the formalities, take it all. I mean, I'm not gonna say no. Pom Pom will keep an eye on your progress and keep preparing some small rewards for you. As for what those will be, you'll find out soon enough. Okay. I got some extra goodies out of that. Alright then. Back to running away from the authorities. Hey, you don't need to push me, Pom Pom. Alright then, everyone, we're back, and let's go ahead and continue on with the main quest. I can run, but I can't hide, apparently. So, let's go ahead on forward. Keep our eyes open, and we're already hitting some enemies. Alright, let's see. Oh, nope. Hold the phone. Do I have anyone? Yes, I do. Surprise! Alright.
Time for some hardship. This is our chance. Fighting is me.
This
The galaxy is vast beyond compare.
What's this? Controller. Does this open up the gates? It does indeed. Alright, guys, that's a little bit of a shortcut. I also got a chest here. Gotta make sure to get all those. Alright, let's see. What do we got? I see a bat over there, which I can go ahead and smack.
Too late to repent.
Time for some hardship.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
I'm trying. Alright. Got another space anchor. Now we got 2 directions we can go. But this one has a chest, so I want it.
Is that all?
Oh, Got a
Wait.
cutscene.
There are Silvermane guards here. Careful not to alert them.
But we could get experience though, Mark 7.
They must have entered from another direction to cut us off. We should avoid an open conflict. Let's find another path.
Alright, fine, Dan. Alright, so we can't go that direction for the time being. So we're getting funneled to a very specific point, it seems.
It doesn't seem like there's any way to open this gate. Ooh, check this mechanism out. Look familiar?
Yes, it does.
Yes. We saw one in Serval's workshop.
And also in the previous gate before.
We need to solve it before we run out of time. The guards are right on our heels.
Ooh, do we have another mini game? It is indeed. Yay, I love mini games. Sort of. Depends. This one I like. I'll take
Looks
that.
good.
Thank you. I do believe there's another enemy here, and there we go. Gotta keep
No
making sure we get those
interesting
sneak
conflict.
attacks.
This is our chance.
You know nothing of the weight behind this. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
There's always a...
Fighting.
The galaxy is vast beyond compare.
Ooh, what's this? Looking for a friend. Okay. Oh no, I hope I didn't miss any other collectibles. If anything, I'll come back during the simulation. Alright, so keep on moving. Sucked I didn't get their attention, but I'll keep avoiding them for now. Oh. Got another bat to take care of.
Too late to repent.
Time for some hardship.
Stopping the bats with
Reach
my
the end of the
bats.
story in your own way.
Alright, now let's see. Grab the chest here. I don't see anything else immediately catching my eye. Oh, cutscene.
I don't see a switch for the gate.
But there is a pathway to the left, it seems.
Over there.
It's being guarded,
There's a
though.
monster in the area. We'll need to deal with it first.
Yeah, same as always, then. Oh, what's going on? Open the inventory to view consumables you have. Use the right with the different effects to help your exploration. Wrathful Gauntlets can offer an attack boost for all characters. Use to enhance your entire team. It worries me that they're forcing me to do that. To view the effects. After using a consumable, the effects of the item will be shown at the item buff area. Alright, so all allies attack increased by 5% plus an extra 170 for the next battle specifically. Alright then. Thank you for that little tutorial. So let's go ahead, we're going to want to use that for you then. Let's go ahead. Let's attack you here. Alright, so let's see. Let's go ahead. Let's
The
use
truth
your
of
ability.
life and death. Reveal the sanctuary is but a vision.
Try to shrink down some of the enemies here.
Time for some hardship.
Let's make it quick.
And quick it
The
was.
galaxy is vast beyond compare.
Alright, before I activate that though, let's see what's off in this direction. See if there's any goodies. I mean, I'm sure there's goodies. Hello? Check the circuit structure. More puzzles. Okay, let's see. So... probably headed that direction. That somehow worked. But please follow the instructions on the panel and confirm the exploration path. Okay, let me take a look at its control panel. Where are you leading me? Okay, you're leading me back towards this direction. Challenge complete. Oh, okay. Thank you. The automaton flew away on its own. Alright, so that's how we get some hidden chests, it seems. Alright, then. See, that's always why it's always good to explore. Also, I think I see a big, chunky monster over there. Oh, and also some stuff for me to collect. Gotta keep getting all that lore that I'm not gonna read for a year now. Oh, there's gotta be something hidden here. Yep. Any others? Not that I can immediately see. Yep, that looks to be about it. Alright, so let's see what kind of enemy we got here.
We need a
Level
strategy.
19. Alright, give me a second. Let me see if I can level up anyone. Okay, then I was able to level up everyone to max level at level 20. So let's see what we can do here. Alright, so I can smack you there. I'd
Enemy
rather
ahead.
smack you from a distance.
No harm in trying.
Ow! Hey, stop that.
Move carefully.
Alright, let's go ahead. Either go after you or go after you. Let's go after you for the moment.
Leave it to me.
And then afterwards, we could just focus fire on you. Yeah,
Stand
keep doing
down.
that.
This battle is unavoidable.
Rules are made to be broken.
Do.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend, crush them.
Probably should have used that before I used my ability.
Stop me. You know nothing of the weight behind this path. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Ow, that's not good.
The truth of life and death.
Hopefully we can burn this enemy down.
But the vision.
You'll pay for this.
Let's begin.
Lend me your strength.
Stand down.
Oh, we lost one character. Okay. Let's see if we can still make do with this.
Rules are made to be broken.
There's always a weakness. Lend me your strength.
Let's go.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend, crush them.
Ow. Oh, this is not good. Come on, we can probably barely squeak by.
Lend me your strength.
Let's make it quick. It'll take more
It's a little bit more. We should be able to get through this.
Let's go.
Okay, you're done. Phew. Yeah, I'm gonna need to go and get healed up here in a moment. But first things first, let's get this good chest we got.
Great. The more the better.
What's this do? Data bank. Increases damage dealt by the wearer's ultimate. Okay. I mean, I'll take it.
Keep at it. Keep at it.
Let's get another chest over here as well. Alright, let me go ahead and head back to one of the Stella crystals real quick. Alright, I'm back. So let's go ahead and activate this controller now. Alright then. Luckily, we didn't look like we have to use the mini game every time. That's good for us. Oh, sneaky game, sneaky.
Is that all?
Let's activate another crystal. Ooh, actual cutscene. Run, 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 run! It was a trap, of course.
She really caught up with us. Even had time to set up an ambush.
You dare underestimate me?
Oh, you heard
Even though
that,
it
did
has
ya?
suffered fragmentum corrosion, this is still part of Belobog. It was our home. The guards know this place like the back of their hand.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Enough cat and mouse. Drop your weapons and come with me.
I don't wanna.
Ah, you're such a nuisance. Just what crime are we supposed to have committed again? It better be worth you following us all the way out here.
My orders are to arrest you. It is for the adjudication panel to present you with the nature and penalty of your alleged crimes.
You saw us yesterday. Do you remember? Madame Cocolia received us as honored guests. How can such a drastic change have occurred in the course of one night?
The Madame Guardian investigated your backgrounds.
Well, I can't imagine there was much in the way of the backgrounds.
She summoned me last night to tell me that you had deceived her. Your identities and purpose here are counterfeit. You seek to overthrow the rule of the architects.
Really?
Huh, what a two-faced hag!
Oh, wow.
Publicly insulting the Supreme Guardian only elevates the seriousness of your crimes. Throw down your arms and surrender.
She didn't like that.
We're wasting our words, March. At least one thing is clear. We mustn't be caught.
Well, if there's no escape, then maybe it's time we gave them a taste of Astral Express medicine.
Ah, looks like we're actually into a fight this time. Alright, let's go ahead and start knocking these enemies down.
Let's make it quick.
You'll pay for this.
Just a scratch.
This.
Oh, that was quick. Ooh, nice. And also nice catch.
Lady Bronya.
I'll handle these evildoers myself.
Ooh, mini boss fights? Speaking of which, you want to help us out actually,
We've entered
Bronya?
the storm.
I like this. This is funny.
To guard and defend. Crush them! Onward!
Bronya versus Bronya.
Rules are made to be broken.
Let's go ahead and smack all of you in the faces. Nice. Alright, let's go ahead. Let's knock you out. Gotta keep these add-ons down.
is unavoidable.
And then let's go ahead and bring you to the front
The time is
once
now.
again.
Lend me your strength.
Okay, so I can smack you, or I can actually break you. So let's break you.
What about this? It's too late to repent. The time is now. The truth of life and death, revealed in this sanctuary, is but a vision.
You can still walk away. Stand
It
down.
gives me a chance to build this back up again. Now I could pull you back. Let's do that.
The time is now. Lend me your strength.
Because then not only can I do that, but I can also probably do this. Haha, yes.
Rules are made to be broken!
And then we'll do single target. Bye-bye. Oh, quit it.
Fight with me.
Leave the rest to me. I won't go easy on you.
This girl's pretty strong. Hey, Don Hung! Maybe now's a good time to show off your secret strength?
And also, maybe it's a good time to also not mention that we have secret strength.
You first.
You're no fun.
Intruders, give it up. You will be guaranteed a fair trial.
I don't believe you.
Ooh, sorry. I didn't mean to ruin the intensity of the moment.
Sampo. Smoke bomb.
What is this?
I mean, fairly obvious what it is. Run.
I have one thing to say. Sampo never lets friends who've helped him come to harm.
Thank you.
I say what I mean, and I mean what I say.
He has his own theme music. He's too powerful.
They will suffer, sacrifice, and die because of my order.
Oh? Oh yeah, the architect is the Stellion that we have to get rid of.
What about the Underworlders? They will lose the protection of the architects. They will see me as a tyrant.
Okay.
We will honor your decision.
I understand.
Come on, those toys of yours aren't that dangerous.
Ooh. Did we have a little bit of a connection there again?
Then why hasn't he woken up yet?
I'm awake now.
Because he's sound asleep. Didn't you hear him sleep talking? Poor child. Sounded like a bad nightmare. Tell me the truth, Sampo. What are you gonna do about the overworld girl?
What am I gonna do about her? Why, wait for the opportunity and send her back, together with the rest of them, of course. Hey, come on, what's with the...
You're a bad liar, Sampo Koski.
What? I didn't mean to bring her along. The smoke was too dense. I was in a daze. Before I knew it, I'd somehow dragged her down here, too.
Oh boy.
What are you up to, Sampo? Why do you insist on getting caught up in overworld affairs that have nothing to do with you? If it's a whole lot more attention from Wildfire you want, you're going about it the right way.
Hey now, Sampo Koski's primary concern is taking care of his friends. These guys
Aww.
scratched my back. How could I live with myself if I didn't scratch theirs?
Maybe he's not as bad as I initially thought.
And another thing, where does Wildfire get off assuming that these fine folks won't come in useful to them, huh? I mean, you never know.
Uh-huh.
Which is why you've set them loose in the underground?
Come on, accidents happen. I'll have them rounded up in no time.
That girl... Get her back as soon as possible, then don't let her out of your sight. The underground has been sealed off for over 10 years now. The children won't even remember what overgrounders look like. If a girl in a Silvermane Guard uniform suddenly shows up...
Yeah, that may cause a panic.
What would Wildfire do with her? What would they do with you?
All right.
To the dungeons.
I get it. I'm setting off right now. I'll have to trouble you to look after them while I'm gone, ma'am.
Hey, sleepyhead. Looks like you're awake.
Yeah, slowly but surely, Alright, so it looks like now we're in the underworld, it looks like. Natasha's clinic. I think I have you in my party, actually. Now, if you don't mind me, I'm gonna go ahead and do some snooping. Gotta get all the goodies after all. You're mine. You're mine. Have a little bit of delay there, it looks like. Non-pulp fiction, Natasha's list. You don't mind if I take this, do you, Natasha? Looks to be about everything. Oh, no, there is something else. Alright, now that looks to be about everything.
How are you feeling? Any aches or pains?
None that I can feel at the moment. I had a weird dream.
I bet. You were mumbling something about stellarons and wishes. I couldn't make sense of it.
I wonder if because of the way we are, if we're connecting, if our dreams are connecting to the stellarons in the area. Interesting.
Well, now that you're awake, you should probably try moving your limbs. I'm Natasha, a doctor in the underground. You've already spent a day in my clinic.
Nice to meet you. I am Spectre.
Nice to meet you too. You're very polite.
And you took care of me, so, and also I'm not in chains or in a prison cell, so I'm assuming we're doing good.
Sampo's gone to clear up a mess of his own making, so I'm looking after you in the meantime. Based on your current state, I don't think there's any cause for alarm. You seem perfectly healthy.
Well, that's good. What about my compatriots?
So, if you don't mind, I'll go and take a look at the other patients?
Let's see. Why did I pass out?
Sampo just told me that you lost consciousness. He didn't say why. Still, I'll wager it had something to do with him. He's always tinkering with his devices.
So I guess that wasn't a smoke bomb. That was like sleeping gas or something.
Anyway, the opinion of the clinic is that none of you have come to harm.
People were following
Sampo
us.
told me. Don't worry, the Silvermane guards won't follow you below ground. We've been cut off from the surface for many years. Even when things were at their worst down here, they never showed. Of course, I don't know the whole story behind why the architects ordered the lockdown. Who knows? Thanks to you, they might finally be about to lift it. Something that Wildfire's wanted to achieve for a long time now.
Okay. Hopefully we can help with that. What's our medical bill?
Please, you needn't worry. You've just been asleep for a while. I barely had to lift a finger. I might have exaggerated your condition for Sampo's years, but that guy owes me. He better bring me back some medicine.
Alright, where are my friends?
They've been up for a while already. The young guy with the dark hair left first. He went with Sampo.
Okay.
Your rowdier friend took off soon after waking up. I imagine she's taking a stroll nearby.
Yeah, that sounds like March.
As for the girl in the Silvermane Guard uniform, I told Sampo to watch her, but it seems that he left his post, and she made a run for it.
Gosh darn it. Who is this Sampo anyway?
Good question. He's a man of mystery. He claims to be a simple cross-border businessman. Not that there's much to interest in Overworlder down here. Either way, he's got a surprising number of connections.
Okay, interesting.
I've managed to secure more than a few urgent medical supplies through him, and he's been a big help to Wildfire. In any case, I don't think his intentions are sinister.
Yeah, well, so far what I've seen of him, he doesn't seem like he has any ill intentions, and he definitely has a lot of, fingers in the pies, it seems. Also, who's this Wildfire?
It's a grassroots organization. Think of it as the Silvermane Guards of the Underground, but less stone-hearted.
Alright then. Thank you, Dr. Natasha.
No need to thank me. It's a doctor's duty to heal.
I gotta find March 7th in Dan Hung. But where should I start?
Well, maybe the first thing would be to exit out of the room. That's a good start. To Boulder Town. Okay. Kind of reminds me of Final Fantasy VII Remake, specifically, with the way the environment's set up. Has a very industrious looking feel to it. Ah, there she is. Looks like she's entertaining the kids, it seems. Let's see. Has this already been activated? Looks like it no, not again. I have to examine them. The two trash cans stood tightly side by side as if no force in the world could separate them. As long as the trash cans stand together, they can weather all difficulties in the universe. Oh, why? What about the dumpster? The dumpster remains silent. This hunk of junk gazes gently at you. Who put googly eyes on here? The dumpster stands silently, yet a hint of sinister comes through. Oh no! The scientist once said, when a dumpster is shut tight, it exists in a superposition of states where it is both devoid of trash and full of trash at the same time. You vaguely recall a television series where a lawyer hid inside a dumpster such as this and waited for an incriminating piece of evidence to appear out of thin air. Okay, you vaguely recall a television series where a homeless kid hid inside a dumpster like this, tightly covered his mouth and waited for his armed pursuers to leave. You vaguely recall a video game in which the protagonist hid inside one of these dumpsters and quietly took out the enemy from when he approached. You vaguely recall a video game in which a destitute police officer could not afford to pay for the night's room and dove into a dumpster like this amidst the taunting laughter of the shopkeeper and apparently got an achievement out of it. You vaguely recall a video game in which a key item can be found in dumpsters like this to solve a puzzle and unlock the next area. You don't understand where your reception with dumpsters come from, but it must have to do with the aforementioned work. The dumpster stands silently, yet a hint of sinister comes through. I'm going to back away from the mimics. I am convinced that every single trash can, every single dumpster, every single inanimate object that I have encountered that has gone into so many details, I am convinced that they are all mimics. And they are all just biding their time before they take over the entire galaxy, the entire universe. Anyways, let's go ahead and talk to March.
So, you promise that if I win hide and seek, you'll tell Big Sister March all the ins and outs.
Ooh, gathering some information, I see.
Yep, all the ins and outs. What does that mean? It just means you'll tell me all the details. No hiding anything, and no telling fibs.
I get the feeling that Hook can join our party, Probably has to do with the hat.
Hook isn't an overgrounder, you know. Hook never tells fibs. Yeah, never. Well, that's settled then. Okay, let's play. Huh? You! When did you get here?
Just now, not that long, big sister.
Quit acting like a child.
Never!
It's like this. After I woke up, that doctor said Sampo had taken Don Hung with him. I went around in circles trying to find the blue-haired scoundrel and bumped into these kids. They say they know where he is.
Oh, perfect.
But they said I had to join the moles or something if I wanted to find out. And to do that, I had to prove my strength by winning a game of hide and seek. Do you get it?
Okay, so we're doing what we did in Majora's Mask, I see. I get it, need a teammate. I get it. Well, best of luck. I get it. You're being bullied by children.
So what if I am? Why don't you help me, huh?
Ah! Alright, fine.
Hey, are you done with your secret talk? The most time is precious.
I wouldn't call it secret talk, especially since we're talking right in front of you.
Yeah, precious. Okay, we're done. Pitch Dark Hook the Great. This is my friend. He also wants to join the moles. Can he play too? Sure. I guess so. Then you guys are seeking.
Oh no, what a surprise.
Boss, they don't seem very smart. Why don't we do a practice one first?
Hey, I resent that.
You're right, Julian. Okay, let's do a practice one. I'll hide. You two have to find me.
Like literally getting bullied by 10-year-olds.
So, you kids think you're better than us, huh? Just you wait and see.
Oh no, March 7th is determined now.
It's simple. When you see one of them, you just have to catch them.
Really, game? Hi.
Ha! Gotcha!
Literally just standing around the corner. You're not very good at this.
So what? It's just a practice. Wait until we're playing for real. You'll see.
If you say so.
Bring it on. Alright, now we're playing for real. You gotta count to 50 before you open your eyes. No cheating.
Alright then, just no hiding in buildings or anything.
47, 48, 49, 50. Ready or not, here I come, naughty children. The moles haven't lost a game for ages. You're doomed.
Okay.
We're the underground's greatest hiders and seekers.
I'm gonna go ahead and pick up some treasure. And is this one of them? Hello.
I caught you. Doesn't count unless you can answer this question.
Wait, what? Show me the rule book.
But we caught you. What's with the Q&A? I thought I had you there.
Aha, you were lying. Alright, so we gotta find 2 more, so keep our eyes open. Among other things. I bet you money they're probably up there on the bridge. The Geomera ore was cut into a cuboid, or maybe it was formed into this elegant shape naturally. Cool. Also, hi, boss.
Don't run. I got you, Hook. Not fair. I'm the boss of the moles. How can I lose to a bunch of villains?
Very easily, actually.
Do your worst. I'm not afraid.
Alright then, if that's the case, be prepared for all the noogies.
What are they feeding you kids down here?
Alright, so after doing the noogies there, let's go ahead and find the last one. So, by process of elimination, there's probably going to be one over... Huh. Maybe I go over here again.
Hey, where are you going?
Hmm.
Come back,
I was trying to see...
back. They won't be hiding that far away.
I know, I was trying to see if I can go around. Would you be? You're not over there on the left, so there's no sense in going that direction.
Something's not right.
Yeah, something's odd.
That guy's been staring at us this whole time. Hide and seek might have to wait. Let's see what he wants.
Sure. So it was intentional. Hello. There. Seemingly disguises.
My instincts are telling me something's not right with this guy. But
It's him, no doubt. He looks taller and older. Looks like an adult to me.
Nonsense. How many 8-year-olds do you see walking around that look like this, huh?
That is true, but with that voice, that's a dead giveaway.
all right, the jig is up. Your voice gave it away.
But I'm Julian of 1,000 Faces. Why did you have to talk to me? My reputation is ruined. What will the boss think?
Well, considering the fact we caught her already, I think you'll be fine. But that was actually pretty cool, actually. The fact that you can even disguise yourself to look like an older adult.
No need for the melodrama. That was still a magical performance.
It was indeed.
I'm sorry, boss. I failed.
You all failed.
Darn! How did you see through Julian's disguise? What villainy is this? Those with keen eyes see the dust between the stars. I came up with that, by the way. Yeah. You're in the footnotes somewhere.
Oh, gee, thanks.
So, Pitch Dark Hook the Great. You can tell us now, right? Yes. The boss of the moles is true to her word.
All right.
Look, saw the blue-haired guy take your dark-haired friend to the fight club.
Of course, there's a fight club.
The fight club?
I thought the first rule was
You don't talk about it.
it's apparently a universal thing.
Is this more secret talk?
Kind of.
Pitch Dark Hook the Great. Where is the fight club? Can you show us the way? But it's an obvious building. Grown-ups are just useless.
Ouch.
Come with Hook. I'll take you over.
Thank you.
Thanks, oh great one. That's Pitch Dark Hook the Great to you. Who said you could shorten my title?
Careful, she's in kicking shin distance.
A club just for fighting. Who knew undergrounders had such brutal hobbies? In fact, it's awesome.
Hey, get the blood
They
pumping.
let you take part. When did this place last have an inspection? Loads of kids take part. We're here. This is it. Hook's gonna go fight. See you later.
All right, take care.
Who's in charge here? How can they just let kids attack each other?
Maybe it's not what you think it is.
The moles are in charge, that's who. But only the kids. Wildfire's in charge of grown-up business.
Oh, so you have a kid division and you have an adult division. So the moles control this whole area. How much do you know about Wildfire?
It's the moles for grown-ups.
Okay.
Ooh, they need one more player there. I gotta go. If you ever want to fight, come find me.
Yay. Alright then, we still got a little bit of time. Let's go ahead and enter the Fight Club. After I investigate, the Fight Club is recruiting boxers. Have you ever considered changing your ordinary life to go from being the laughingstock of the town to celebrity worshipped by all? Or perhaps you're born with dazzling talent, but you suffer from being a nobody, then you're what the Fight Club has been waiting for. You don't need combat skills honed through battle, and you don't need outstanding physique, you just need the potential to be the center of attention, and the courage to change yourself. Then we will forge you into an unrivaled hero. Set of requirements: you only need to be an adult. Boss God has the keenest eye, and knows better than asking about a hero's past. As long as you're an adult, we won't ask your gender, origin, or the reason you joined. We accept signups from all who meet the requirements. Okay. All sorts of posters, invitations, and notices are plastered upon this wall. One caught your attention. It looks new, but there are an abundance of dirty fingerprints on it. It's clear that for many people, this boxer recruitment form has ignited their fighting spirits. Cool. Lower whirls and drums. Maybe they were trying to cheer for you. Okay. In we go. Alright, we're in the fight club. Looks like a cage match.
Sisters, are you ready for today's most spectacular, spine-tingling, earth-shattering contest?
Ooh.
On one side, recommended by tall, blue, and handsome, the unsmiling, pulverizing power of the new kid on the block, Cold Dragon Young! And his opponent is none other than the unfeeling, incendiary, explosive might of Team Robomatic! All praise to Boss Farog!
Oh dear. Also, why those robots look like crabs with giant fists?
Given that no other fighter was willing to take on the strength of Team Robomatic, Cold Dragon Young will face off against these opponents alone! On learning his fate, the brave young fighter had one thing to say: whatever!
Have to say cool as a cucumber, I see ya.
And so, let the semifinals of the 1,758th Fighting King Challenge begin!
Only over the 1,758th. I would thought that would be a lot bigger.
Quick, let's help him.
Can we?
Oh, brothers and sisters, an unexpected turn of events. Two members of the audience have charged into the octagon. It looks like they want to team up with Cold Dragon Young.
He is not amused.
So you're awake.
I am indeed.
Yeah, the first thing we did was go look for you. And now that we found you, we're trying to make sure you don't get your butt kicked. You're welcome.
Brothers and sisters, you can feel their passion. The magnetic pull of this electric sport is undeniable. But let me reiterate, these competitions are for professionals only. Whatever you do, kids, don't try this at home.
But don't you have a kid division? We don't talk about that.
And Cold Dragon Young is signaling that the contest will go ahead. He's just itching to get into it. And so are we. It's the Iron Fists of Cold Dragon Young and friends versus the Iron Skin of Team Robomatic.
Hey, we don't get cool titles as well?
I can take them on my own, you know.
We need to work on your emotional intelligence.
Well, let's go ahead, hold the line, destroy them all. I just want to go home. Destroy them all. Alright, let's see what we have to work with here. Okay, they looks like they're fairly straightforward. Yay.
Stand down. You know nothing of the weight behind this power. Witness the stars shatter before you. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Oh, what a beautiful performance! Cold Dragon Young and his last-minute admirers emerge victorious!
Admirers?
Admirers? How come we don't get cool nicknames?
I know, right? Cold Dragon Younger and Cold Dragon Youngest? Cooler than Cold Dragon Young?
Forget it. I think our taste in nicknames is different.
Oh, either that or it's more along the lines of it's hard to think of something on the spot. I mean, I could be called the Silver Bat.
Sampo.
And then you can be called the Ice Shot or the Blizzard Shot or something along those lines. Why does he look like he's trying to sneak away? We got an explanation to demand. We got another butt to kick. We should thank him. I love how totally confused the other two are.
Let's get after him.
Alright. Oh, I love it. Capture and interrogate Sambo. With what? What are we gonna capture him with? Let's go ahead and get moving.
That guy can't have gotten too far. Let's search nearby.
Okay, let's see. Oh, treasure chest. That always takes priority.
Hey, it's you! I was just thinking to myself, am I getting robbed? Who are these people following me? So, you know, you start to walk a little faster. And anywho, if I just turned around, I could have thrown open my arms and said a big hi to my old friends.
You sound very nervous.
Save it. You saw us in there and got scared, so you pulled a runner.
Me? Scared? Oh, my friends, what do I have to fear? Surely I haven't done anything to offend you.
You threw us to the Silvermane Guard, you said don't hang up. Nah, we're just messing with you. Honestly, we're kind of just messing with you.
My fine fellow, please don't do that again. You scared the daylights out of me.
Really? Did we really scare you? I find that hard to believe.
Wait a minute, we're not done here. You dragged us to the underground. So, what's the big idea?
I had no choice but to take you guys down here. It was too dangerous for us on the surface. We're wanted criminals. Sure, the underworld has its drawbacks, but at least the guards would never follow us. We're safe here.
I don't know about that, but we'll see.
Be that as it may, did you really have to poison us?
I mean, yeah, did you really have to put us to sleep?
Maybe you've forgotten, but we were in a tight spot, my friend. There was no time to think. I had to use whatever I could.
Probably the only thing you had, honestly.
So, it wasn't to cover anything up? A secret that you didn't want anyone, including us, to find out?
No, it's...
Okay, looks like there's something more to this then.
Don Hung, what secret?
Well, I'm not certain yet. But there's more to our friend here than meets the eye.
That's for sure.
You win. I'll help you to the best of my ability, free of charge, I might add. But please, don't go spreading rumors about me.
Oh, I'm gonna keep spreading rumors.
All right, to prove my sincerity, I'll introduce you to Wildfire. If you're looking for something down here, they're the ones to ask.
Alright then. Why should we get to know
Because you're
Wildfire?
looking for something? Why are you asking? Dan Hung told me you guys were searching for a... what's the word? Stellaron. Sounded pretty powerful. If anyone has a clue on its whereabouts, it'll be Wildfire.
Okay, makes sense.
You said I'd uncover a clue if I became the Fight Club champion.
And in a way, you did.
Yeah. I mean, if you fought in the final round and won, you'd have incredible street cred right now. Wildfire wouldn't think twice about talking with you. I don't see the problem.
Why would they want to help us?
Well, there's no such thing as a free lunch, of course. Wildfire has no reason to help you yet, so we'll just have to give them one. With your talents, we have nothing to worry about. I'm telling you, no matter where you go, there's only one rule to getting things done. Find the demand. You know, like supply and demand. Anyway, the underground has been sealed off for more than a decade. But do you think people here are just resigned to their fate?
Of course not. What kind of organization is Wildfire?
Well, if you want my opinion, they're a bunch of artless, stubborn fools. But who cares what I think, huh? They're a band of do-gooders who sprung up to maintain order in the underground after the Silvermane guards withdrew. Wildfire set up shop. Still, don't underestimate them. we walk in the presence of giants. Have you heard that saying before? Well, Wildfire has giants in its midst. You'll see.
Ooh. If it's anything like some of the characters I see in Genshin Impact, I wouldn't mind getting to know some of these giants. Lead the way and don't try to pull anything this time.
Have a little faith. It's like
No.
I said. Senpo never lets friends who've helped him come to harm.
You know, you were good until you did that little chuckle there.
So, what does Wildfire do all day?
Everything. They keep the peace, uphold justice, fight for resources, distribute goods. The sliver of trust they have for me has to do with the last one.
Oh, and what exactly did you do? And also, when you stress the words goods, it makes me question what you are transporting. Anyways, go ahead and open that up. No, it's never just that all. Alright, down we go.
Huh. Where's Joshua?
What's wrong?
What are those shiny rocks?
This is geomarrow, an exothermic ore. The underground and the surface are sealed off from one another, right? Well, only the geomarrow transport line is still running. The underground sends ore to the surface, and the surface sends goods to the underground. At least in theory.
And it also tells me that's a one way to get out into the surface, it seems.
Most undergrounders are miners, and this is what they mine for a living. You know, if we didn't have geomarrow to burn, this world would have frozen to death long ago. All right, let's keep moving. The person I was looking for isn't here.
We'll probably learn more about that geomarrow. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. That doesn't look suspicious at all.
28.
Old Oleg isn't here either? Where is everyone?
Alright, it's getting a little worrisome.
So you're leading us on another wild goose chase?
I wouldn't dare. Trust me, we're getting close.
Huh? What's that huge structure in the distance?
Oh, that's the furnace core. It's the pillar that connects the underworld and the overworld. People used to travel up and down that thing, but then...
Then what?
It's a long story. In any case, practically nothing moves up or down anymore.
Well, I'm sure that'll change.
Except you.
Oh, come on, my dear fellow. I thought we weren't going to discuss this. I beg you, the fewer rumors there are about me, the better.
I'm very curious what your current reputation is.
Zila's usually always out on patrol here at this time. What's Wildfire up to? Are they avoiding me?
Why would they be avoiding you? What did you do? Looks like there's a gathering. That would be
Hey,
why.
Look, who is that?
Is that Branya?
It looks like she's in trouble.
Oh, the tables have turned, I see.
My friends, don't just stand there. This drama doesn't need any more bystanders.
Oh, you know, it might be interesting to see you get in trouble.
We should avoid attracting too much attention. But we can't just leave her.
Sampo's right. We can't just stand here. Dong Hang's right. We can't ignore this. Marge is right. Does anyone have popcorn? I gotta go with that.
I was kidding. And get your own opinion.
No!
But I agree with Don Hung. We can't just leave her to the bullies.
Well said. The young lady is wise and righteous.
Let's help her.
All right, princess. Let's dispense with the pleasantries.
Well, this escalated quickly.
Dare attack someone on our turf? Well,
Ooh, hello.
round
Darn it! Quick, disperse!
Ooh, that was a cool entrance. Who are you?
spineless thugs.
Celia.
Miss Zila, phew.
Sela.
Good thing you showed up when you did. My heartfelt thanks. These vagrants have got some nerve looking for trouble in Wildfire Terra.
Shut it, Sampo. This is you written all over it.
Yeah.
Wildfire has countless issues on its plate right now. We don't need a side order of Koski. I hear Silvermane Guard is paying the underworld a visit. Is that you?
You kidnapped me and brought me to the underground. What is the meaning of this?
It kind of just happened, apparently.
Listen to her. What is the meaning of this? She still thinks she's an overworld princess. Do you know what's become of us down here while you live the easy life? Did you even consider the fate of the underworlders?
The Silvermane Guards aren't living the easy life. We are constantly engaged with the enemy, defending Belobog from the scourge of attacking monsters and protecting all those above and below the surface.
Do you even hear yourself? You protect the underground? Redeploying every guard to the surface? Sealing off the only passageway? Protecting the so-called architects, more like it.
The Madam Guardian has her reasons.
Yeah.
Enough talk. You're coming with me. Chief Oleg wants to see you, and he's got more than a few questions.
Perfect, Miss Zila. We were just on our way to pay Chief Oleg a visit ourselves. Room for a few more?
Fully booked. Who are they?
I'm Spectre. I'm a friend of Sampo's. I'm Oleg's guest. Yeah, I'll go with a friend. Nah, I'm gonna go with myself.
What good is your name by itself?
Well, it's like this. The chief's in the market for specific talent. An urgent request, so I'm taking them to see him.
We're looking for a Stellaron. It's the source of all the disasters here. If we find it, we can...
I would recommend you not recite your story to everyone you meet. Miss Zila won't understand it anyway, so let's save it for the chief, huh?
You know, you're just asking for someone to punch you in the gut.
You're right. I don't understand it. And I don't plan on passing the message on either. Wildfire's encountered trouble at the Great Mine. The chief's busy. If you really want to find him, come look for me at the mine entrance.
Alright, looks like we got our next destination.
I'm leaving.
Daily training is now available. Okay. Ooh, got a lot of stuff going on now. Ooh. Let's go ahead and take a look at everything. Current status bar for the current consumables. Press to filter. Select a few consumables you want to use. Okay, again, it worries me that you're having me do that. Okay, we got assignments from all over the cosmos. Okay, so here's my dailies now. Turn on your phone and view the assignments. Open assignments. Complete assignments to get corresponding rewards. Adjust assignment durations to get more rewards. Use the characters of the recommended paths to obtain bonus rewards. Okay, for each character, the recommended paths badge opposed will be given. Let's use someone we currently don't have in our party at the moment. Let's send you. And one more. Confirm. Assignment has started. So, we also got another one down here as well. Can I not send any more? Oh, no, I can. Okay. Let's see. Do I have anyone in this category? It does not appear that I do. Oh, wait, no, I do. There we go. And then we can send some more people to get some experience material and some credits as well. Okay, so there's the credits. I'm assuming that these are the experience. Let's see, do I have anyone else I can put in? I got one person. What about you? Ah, here we go. We can work with this. So we can put you and you. Confirm. Okay, so I can only do 2 at a time. Okay, good to know for the future. Alright then. Nameless honor. Increase the honor level and win more rewards. Alright. Ah, okay, here's our... Okay. Got synthesize. I'm going through all the tutorials, it seems. Use the Omni synthesizer to create various consumables. And this area will display the respective materials needed to synthesize to consume. Select and synthesize. Got cosmic fried rice. And press to material. The Omni can also obtain specific materials through exchange. Given raw materials can be exchanged. Okay, might as well throw a few here and there. Confirm. And then synthesize. There we go. Probably do a lot of that off screen if I need anything. Hey, then, well, looks like I got a lot of notifications to go through at the moment, so let me go and do some cleanup. Alright, who do we have in my messages? Crack up conch. Bitcoin, but hope you enjoy it. It's not scary to know there are people better than you. What's scary is that they even work harder than you. Youngster, how can you even sleep at night while knowing that other people are doing so much better than you? The world has no magical conch shells, nor does the rain credits. You are not the chosen one, so if you want something, work hard for it. I'm offended. You think you're funny? What's this? Does my phone have a virus? I'm curious, who related to the magic conch? This is a kind reminder from the security center. Please stay alert to anonymous messages sent from unknown sources and exercise extreme caution when reading any such information, as it may be fraudulent. If you need help, don't hesitate to reach out to the Space Station Security Department. Sent to all, please don't reply. I knew it was a scam. Please don't reply. Oh, I'm definitely replying. How do I unsubscribe? I got a troll. Accept admission. Sensitive beings. Alright, got something else in our list there. Got someone named Rocky. Lay, are you alright? Why don't you text back? Who's Lay? Oh, sorry, but whoever's reading this, please tell Lay when you meet her that Rocky will be waiting for her at the space station. So who's Lay? Question mark? To the faint star. Alright, got a couple of venture missions we can do. Also, upgrade is done. Come test. Beg me. No. Yes, ma'am. We are not gonna say that. Alright. And then there's a continuation for the simulated universe. We'll do that momentarily. Alright, so it looks like that I can redeem a character, it seems. So, who do I want to... I have no idea what variable dice is, so I'm not going to pick that. I already got you two. I could either pick Clara, Himiko, Luocha, Ruan Mei, Bailu Yang Cheng, or Gabard. I think I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go for... Now, I'm assuming all these are general characters, so these are characters that I can get popped up when I do my pulls. So, keeping that in mind, I'll go with the character I do know. I'm gonna pick this guy. There we go. Hello, Jabard. Glad to have you on board. I was able to get that material but from the second anniversary. So with that, I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to end things here. This looks like a good stopping point. We woke up, we finished off the little alley dungeon that we did. We also went into the underground, did some exploration, met up with a few of the characters down here. And now we're getting directed over into the Great Mind over there and find Sela over there. And help out things with the wildfire. But before I end things off, there is one more thing I would like to do. So let's go ahead and transition to that. Alright, here we are, everyone. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do some pulls here. So let's go ahead and do the last 10 pull here since I have 7 out of the 8 tickets. So might as well utilize that. So, yes, please. Alright, looks like we got ourselves a purple light. Alright, let's see if we can get any new characters to join our party. We got Eyes of the Prey. We got Sampo there. Come on. Give me... yikes. So nothing but cones out of that one. Oh well. Anyways, we got that off of our sheet there. So now I do have a 20 I can use to try pulling for some characters. There are 2 characters being featured here at the moment. I don't know who to really focus on. Doesn't help that I don't really know much of whether or not if these characters are... I think I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna pick whichever I kind of feel drawn towards. I think that's what I'll do. Keep it nice and simple, So in this case, I'm gonna go and see about pulling for this character. And then... let's go ahead and see who can join our party. I got 2 characters I'm currently eyeing here. The 5-star here, and I believe the 4-star guy at the bottom right there as well. So let's see who we get. Alright, we got another purple light, so it's not the 5-star. As long as it's not all light cones. Of course, now that I said that, I jinxed it. Alright, we got a new character, Lynx. Hello! Alright then, got one new character. And let's go ahead and do one more. Darn. Hopefully we can get that one 4-star I'm hoping to get. In due time though. Oh, there we go. Yay! Alright, got 2 new characters out of that. Gallagher, nice to meet you. I like your design. I am back. I was able to upgrade my ranking to where I could send a whole bunch of characters. So now I can do regular warps and I got a lot more accumulated. So let's go ahead and do some pulls. I'm not going to use any more stellar jades at this point like I did with the discount banner that I had done. So I'm just going to stick with the 10 pull and then I'm going to do 9 singles afterwards. Keep it simple. So let's see if anyone else likes to join the party. More light cones. Ooh, hello. Gwenaphan. Alright then, looks like we got ourselves a dancer, it looks like, from the looks of it. Alright then. That's another new character. Alright, let's go ahead, do a few more. Ooh, we got a purple. New light cone. Aw. Alright then. That I'll go ahead and end things here. I hope you all enjoyed, everyone, and I hope to see you all next time. Alright, till then. Bye!